Today while sleeping, I am thinking that till yesterday there was a man. The hum of the office air conditioner was a constant companion, a soundtrack to my monotonous existence. For I was just a man, an insignificant cog in the machine, going through the motions. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. There was no spark, no joy, just an endless cycle of lukewarm indifference. I saw no future stretching before me, just a continuation of the same gray, uninspired days. It wasn't that I was actively unhappy, just empty. I was adrift, a lone boat on a vast, still sea. No one to call my own, no one who truly saw me. I distinctly remember the day everything shifted. It was a Tuesday, I think, like any other. I sat hunched over my computer, the glow of the screen reflecting in my tired eyes. My colleague, David, a usually quiet and observant guy, approached my desk. He looked at me with an unnervingly knowing gaze. "You seem troubled," he said. His voice low, like you're not living, just existing. "You're thinking that this isn't how it's supposed to be, aren't you?" I was stunned. How could he know? "Yes," I admitted, surprised by my own candor. "How did you?" He just smiled, a strange, almost secretive smile. "I can change it for you," he whispered. "I can change your life in a magical way." I scoffed internally. Magical? Right? But there was something about the way he said it, a strange conviction, that made me pause, even as the logical part of my brain screamed nonsense. He held out his hand, and in his palm a soft, pulsating light began to form. It wasn't harsh, more like a gentle, incandescent glow, like a captured star. Before I could ask a single question, the light swooped towards me, enveloping my face with its warmth. An overwhelming sensation washed over me, a tingling heat that spread from my head to my toes. I felt my bones shift, my skin tightening, stretching. It was disconcerting, terrifying even, but also exhilaratingly freeing. When I could finally focus again, my heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat in my ears. I reached up to touch my face, my fingers tracing unfamiliar curves. My jawline was softer, cheekbones higher, and lips full and defined. I glanced down at my chest, my breath catching in my throat. There, pressing against my shirt, were the distinct curves. My world tilted on its axis. The change was profound, not just physical, but something deeper. A feeling of being truly present in my own skin for the first time. It was like waking from a long sleep, the colors of the world suddenly vibrant and intense. And then I noticed him. Our manager, Mr. Henderson, was standing beside me, his eyes wide with a mixture of shock and something else, something akin to desire. He stepped closer, his voice hoarse. You are beautiful," he stammered, his eyes not leaving my face. I want to offer you a permanent position here, effective immediately, and, well, I find myself deeply drawn to you." It all happened so fast. From a life of quiet, invisible monotony, I was thrust into this vibrant, almost surreal existence. Mr. Henderson, usually a stern, aloof figure, was now utterly captivated by me. He showered me with attention, with gifts, and yes, with love. He's completely besotted. The man who never looked at me before as a man now sees me as the most beautiful woman. He made me the center of his world. Now I'm Anya. Or rather, I feel like Anya. I'm his girlfriend now. We spend our evenings together, our weekends together, we're constantly together. And for the first time in my life, I feel desired. Cherished. It's like I finally found my place in the world, a role that fits me, even if it was an unexpected one. Life as a woman is different. There's a lightness, a sense of freedom I never knew before. I enjoy figuring myself out, exploring my new self, experimenting with clothes and makeup, things I never considered before. It's like a whole new world has opened up. And yes, there's the thrill of being desired, of being seen. Sometimes a part of me, a very small part, wonders about the man I used to be, about the life I left behind. But then I look in the mirror, at the woman who gazes back, and I can't help but feel a sense of peace, of rightness. I'm Anya, and I finally feel alive. My life, once a muted hum, is now a vibrant, exhilarating symphony. And while it may have started with a touch of magic, I know that the joy, the love, the life is all very real.